You did like you always do. You protected Kanan.
Who see you like this, it might test you.
We gotta hit the fuck back, man. It's about showing who the fuck we are. We gotta be strategic. We already cut Rock off at the knees.
I want to cut off at the fucking neck.
How many more wars you trying to have at the same time? You about to find out.
What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you think, but most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. Now on today's video, we will be covering Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, and this one right here is the Why Did Jukebox Forgive Kanan video. Now, I recently released a video basically explaining Kanan taking out his uncle Marvin, which is of course Jukebox's father, right? And a lot of people find it hard to believe because we know later in OG Power, Jukebox is going to help Kanan out once he was, doing his near-death experience, right? So that is a very logical question to ask. Why would someone help someone that they know killed their father that they loved, right? Well, I think I may have the answers to this and more. So stick around for this particular video. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Now, as we know, the start of all of this, well, you know what? Actually, the start of all of this, let's start here, was when Jukebox made this call, because we know it all happened. This is all attached to the death of Famous, right? And of course, Jukebox here was the one who told Kanan that Garcia told her that a woman that matched the description of Rock was seen leaving the apartment of where Crystal was found dead, right? So that's a huge part of why a lot of this even started and escalated. That's the reason why Kanan felt as if he had enough evidence. Also with, of course, finessing ass Snaps and Pop lied to him and said she hired some cops to kill Famous. But anyways, the reason I'm bringing this up is because Jukebox is going to feel guilty, people. That's one of the main reasons why she will ultimately forgive Kanan for what he has done. But there's more to it, so stick around. So also, I want to go ahead and pull up the synopsis for this, because this is also playing a pivotal role in why she will forgive him. So it says Kanan and Tiana's relationship takes a turn. Garcia makes a bold move to get Juke her answers. So remember that, and we're definitely going to come back to this. So like I said, she's going to be feeling guilty because she was the one who told Kanan about that information. And keep in mind, by the end of episode 4, at least at first, she was pretty convinced Rock had something to do with it as well. But it wasn't until Marvin told her, no, there's no way she did, that she kind of changed her mind a little bit. But keep in mind, she called Lou and told Lou to head over there because of what Kanan was up to, right? And of course, we know how this ended. It ended with Kanan accidentally, fatally shooting Lou and killing him. And the death of Lou is what led to, of course, the showdown between Kanan and Marvin. And the reason why Marvin is so upset with Kanan. So now we're starting to line in a little bit more. Like I said, guilt. And keep in mind, another major factor that we need to consider. Yes, Rock told Marvin that Kanan took out Lou, but she didn't tell him the full extent. She didn't give him the full context of what happened. We all know that it was an accident. And I'm pretty sure next episode, Rock will go ahead and reveal to Marvin that it was an accident. Because no matter how angry Rock may seem now, she's still a mother. She still loves Kanan dearly. She might be showing him a little tough love, but she ultimately would love to see Kanan live, right? So that is something that we also got to keep into consideration. Now, let's go ahead and get to more of it. Because like I told you, Jukebox feeling guilty. She feels guilty for all of this mess showing up. And she also feels guilty for the death of Lou. And keep in mind, like I just told you guys, Lou is the reason that Marvin went after Kanan in the first place.
With him. Told him about you going to Rocks. He said he was gonna go over there.
So, as you just heard her, she said she called him, told him about him going to Rock, right? That's telling you there that she feels guilty about it. The guilt is eating her alive. But what else has Jukebox been doing? She's been spending a lot of time with Detective Garcia because she wants to get to the bottom of what really happened with Famous, right? And we all know that before the incident popped up between Kanan and Marvin, she was there to speak to him about, Rock not being responsible for the death of Famous. And Kanan already knew that. However, I think she had more to it to tell him. And even if she didn't, she absolutely will get the end of it, because the synopsis here tells us that Garcia makes a bold move to get Juke her answers. So she will get the answers to what happened next episode. But here's another thing that I think is important, that is very pivotal. The part that is very pivotal that we're not paying attention to is Kanan's relationship with Jarita, right? We all know that Jarita ultimately will become the baby mother of Kanan. And we are currently in the year 1993, and Sean was born in late 93 or early 94, one of the two. So he is getting ready to be conceived, right? He's coming out soon. Meaning, episode 6 here, where it says Kanan and Tiana's relationship takes a turn, that is talking about two very important things. One, Jarita is pregnant. So that is the reason why that's the turn that it's talking about. But the other issue that they will have is the fact that Jarita has to get away from Flossie. But that will be another video. Let's focus on the pregnancy now. So she is now pregnant, and Kanan is now about to be a father. Think about this, people. Babies change everything. It changed. This is not the first time that we have seen this. They also did this in book 2. Tariq was preparing to kill Diana, and even Monet was pretty hot at Diana and was, at least sort of making attempts at trying to take out Diana. But it wasn't until they found out she was pregnant that they let it go. Now, granted, Kanan is a man, so obviously he can't carry, but still, do you really think Rock would want her son to grow up to die and not meet his child? She will not. She's going to want him around along with her grandchild. So Rock will forgive him. Juke will forgive him. Because think about it. She already knows the information about Lou, and I'm pretty sure she was fucked up about it, but she was willing to forgive him for it. Now, I get it. Kanan and Lou Marvin and Lou are on two different levels because, of course, that's her father versus her uncle. But still, here's the biggest part, though. The biggest part about it is I told you guys how angry Marvin is. Marvin could potentially not forgive Kanan, although the rest of the family has. We do know he's going to shoot that shotgun in Kanan's house. Now, could this be before or after he finds out about the pregnancy? I don't exactly know. But one thing we do know is that he's going to do this. So, with that being said, Marvin might, because keep in mind, he already said he's not going to forgive him, and he told Kanan to his face he was going to kill him. So is it possible that Marvin refused to forgive Kanan and let it go, and Kanan was forced to kill Marvin? Now think about this. Jukebox loves Kanan as well. Do she love him more than her father? Probably not. However, Jukebox has always been a very understanding and logical person. So she could understand, damn, he was in an impossible situation, because if he didn't take out Marvin was going to take him out. So he kind of didn't have a choice. But as I said, that is still her father. So with that being said, she will forgive him, but she can't get that past her head. That is the reason why later on she still helps Kanan. Once, you know, he has the little issue with Ghost, but she's still gonna think about it. That's the reason why you see the tensions were still pumping when they were around each other in OG Power. Kanan didn't fear her, but he respected her like a motherfucker because he knew she was dirt shit crazy. And I believe she's gonna do some really crazy shit probably towards the end of this motherfucker, and it's gonna be done to probably maybe Snaps, Pop, someone like that. But either way, that is the reason she forgave him, but at the same time still side-eye. Now I do have a couple of other scenarios where, you know, the reason why, but hey, those are the most important. So pretty much that's all I got for y'all as far as this particular video. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Could you see a scenario where Jukebox forgives Kanan after he takes out her father because he was forced to do so and he had a child on the way? Let me know more in the comment section. What do you guys think? I know a lot of you ugly ass niggas probably still would disagree, which is fine. I'm not here to force you guys to agree. I'm just giving out a few theories of how it could happen. Now this is, I do have other parts coming out of the death of Marvin because I can see it happening 3 to 4 different ways. So I gave you guys my first one, this one is kind of like the second one because it's telling you why, but it's telling you why more so that, you know, Kanan was forced to do so. But either way, stay tuned for the other ones. They will be dropping later this week. But anyways, like usual, if you're cool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you think. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. Until the next video, I'm out.